A very good evening and welcome along to the Mosir Sports Hall in Radom, Poland. It's game day 11 in the Basketball Champions League, and Rosa Radom host AEK Athens of Greece in this Group C clash. The home side have managed just one win in the regular season so far, which means they'll not be involved in the latter stages, and they are only playing for pride here tonight. The Greeks have a 5-5 record coming into this contest. They are still very much in the playoff picture. Well, here is the fixtures for game day 11 in this group. Petrol Olympia take on Movistar Estudiantes, Medi Beirut up against Banvit, and Strasbourg of France taking on Omanarea Venezia of Italy. All 4 games being played today. We are a little under 10 minutes away from the start of this one here in Poland, East Central Poland. Because of the poor record that Rosa Radom have in this competition, it means they're not going to be involved in the FIBA Europe Cup either. Here is the table. As you can see, just one win from the 10 games in this regular season. The others are all very much battling it out for a top 4 finish. AEK Athens outside of that top 4 at the moment, but as you can see, it is pretty close. We take out Banvit, and the others either have 6, 5 or 4 wins so far, and there are 4 games to play, including tonight's clashes. So plenty to be determined in this group. It's pretty tight, it's pretty competitive. And Rosa Radom have been competitive at times. They did lose to AEK though earlier in the season, more on that later. But this is Dragan Sakota's team, which includes the Americans Mike Green and Manny Harris, Dusan Sakota as well. The 32-year-old, an important player in the AEK lineup. Should keep an eye out as well for Dimitris Mavroidis, who's averaging 10.7 points and 6.1 rebounds in this competition. And here's Rosa Radom's team, coached by Wojciech Kaminski. Patrick Aouda's been important for them, averaging 13.8 points and 6 rebounds. Igor Zaitsev as well, the Ukrainian, at 2 meters 10. Another important player for them, as is Michał Sokołowski and Ryan Harrow, who have both scored well at times in this competition. Well, they've had a couple of close encounters, Rosa Radom, when you look at their record in this season's Basketball Champions League. Both of these teams were involved in last season's, of course. Rosa Radom didn't get out of the group stages on that occasion either. They won 3 of their 14 games. They could be on course to have an even worse season this time around. They'll be hoping that is not the case. Some of their results haven't been quite as bad, perhaps, as their standing in the table suggests. They obviously beat Antwerp Giants in the qualifying rounds in order to reach the regular season. There were a couple of close games. This one, the reverse fixture in Athens back in early November, went to overtime, 96-92. The Greek side came out on top. They followed that up, Rosa, with a 49-48 win over Banvit here just a week later. Since then, it's 5 defeats out of 5, an 11-point defeat to Strasbourg, an 8-point defeat to Olympia, 15-point loss to Beirut, and a 7-point home defeat to Estudiantes before last week's game against Omanarea Venezia, which again needed overtime. They lost 102-93 in the end. A couple of times they've pushed their opponents all the way, so they do have that capability. Great win over Banvit here, albeit a very low-scoring one back in November. As far as AEK concerned, their 5 wins, 3 of those have come at home, 2 have come on the road. They beat Omanarea Venezia in a thriller back in October in overtime, 103-101. And they beat Estudiantes away as well in December, with a 78-85 win. Overall, they've won 3 of the last 5. Beaten last week by Banvit away from home, 78-71. A good 20-point win, though, over Monterey Venezia prior to that. And it is an interesting group. You saw the standings a little bit earlier on. Banvit leading the way with 7-3 records so far. Then 3 teams with a 6-4 record: Estudiantes, Medi Beirut, and Venezia, with Strasbourg and AEK with a 5-5 record. And as I mentioned, Petrol Olympia still in the mix, really, with a 4-6 record. So it's just Rosa Radom who've been cut adrift, really, at the bottom of the table. So while nobody is yet guaranteed of a place in the round of 16, Rosa Radom are guaranteed not to be involved in either the Basketball Champions League knockout phase or the FIBA Europe Cup, which of course is reserved for the sides who finish 5th and 6th in the group. It promises to be an interesting battle, this one, an important one for AEK. And plenty of pride at stake as well for Rosa Radom. They want to give their supporters here something to cheer about after such a disappointing campaign last season. They really struggled as well. As we have a look at the refereeing team for tonight, Rosa Radom finished bottom of their group, as I mentioned, with just 3 wins out of 14 games in the regular season. Did include a Greek side as well, PAOK were their opponents on that occasion, but that's where their Champions League journey ended last season. AEK Athens, well, they got into the playoff qualifiers and then beat Juventus Athena of Lithuania, then lost to Monaco in the round of 16. And here's their starting 5 tonight: Delroy James, Mike Green, Manny Harris, and Larenzakis included in that starting 5 as well, along with Mavroidis, who has been a crucial player for the Greek outfit in this season's Basketball Champions League. 10.7 points, 6.1 rebounds, and there is Dragan Sakota, the head coach. Here is Rosa's starting 5: Kevin Punter, Patrick Gauda, Yaroslav Trojan, Michał Sokołowski, and Ryan Harrow making up that starting 5 as the Polish team look for their 2nd home win and 2nd win overall in this Basketball Champions League campaign, with Wojciech Kaminski, the head coach of this side. Domestically, Rosa Radom, of course, playing in the Polish top flight. It's not been a great season for them so far. 9-7 record. They are currently outside the playoff places, but only just. AEK, of course, playing in the Greek league, beaten by Panathinaikos at the weekend. 20-point defeat at home as well for them. It's left them a little bit adrift. They're down in 7th with a 6-6 record in the regular season. And neither of these sides having a hugely successful time of it domestically. And a win tonight for the Greeks would put them in a pretty good position heading into game week 12. A defeat might just make it that little bit trickier. Well, will make it much trickier actually for them to make it through to the next phase of this contest. Following that defeat away at Banvit last week, they'll look to bounce back with a win. The other 3 games in this group are all being played later on. So a chance for AEK to make an early statement here against Rosa Radom in Poland. And it is the visiting side who have the first possession. This is Green with a bounce pass inside. Mavroidis unable to find his teammate, cut out by Sokołowski. Here's Sokołowski, and his pass not quite finding its way to the intended target. And fans making plenty of noise early on as we await the first points of tonight's game. And there they are, 2 on the board. Larentzakis getting us underway. First 2 points of the night. Here is Kevin Punter. And he puts up the 2, looking for the immediate response. The rebound is well claimed in the end there by Delroy James. Here's James once more. And the referee calls the foul. Nice 2 there from Larentzakis to get the visiting team on the board. Here's James. Larentzakis. Harris. Harris taking on Punter, putting up the shot. Couldn't quite get it to go, and this is Harper. Oda, Punter. Ryan Harrow. There's the hook shot finish, nicely done by Zatsiev. The Ukrainian here, getting Rosa on the board, tying the game. A couple of minutes gone, 2 points apiece. Green was looking for the way through there, couldn't make the finish. And there is an easy 2 for Harrow. His first points of the night. Just allowed to breeze through there, Harrow. 26-year-old American who's averaging over 13 points per game in this competition. It's a decent record in a struggling side. Harris now. And Punter was unable to hold it, was unable to keep it from going out of bounds. Green, and it's brilliantly intercepted by Punter, who will throw it down for an easy dunk. And Kevin Punter off the mark. All his own work as well. And Rosa off to a decent start here, leading by 4, but not for long. James nailing it from just inside. It's a long 2. Delroy James. Sokołowski. Punter. Punter puts up the 3. It's a little short. It's claimed by Harris. Pretty much fell into his hands there. Green with a no-look pass out to Harris again. This is James. James goes up and just couldn't get it to drop. Harrow found a way through, and the 3-point attempt is good from Sokołowski. First 3 of the night. 9-4 lead for Rosa Radom. Green. He's looking for Laritzakis. He succeeded in sending the ball out of bounds. Positive start here from the Polish outfit. Harrow. Into Sokołowski. It's to spin and finish and succeeds to take Rosa into double digits. Lovely finish from Michał Sokołowski. Here's Harris, bounce pass, and the finish not quite there from Mavroidis. Harrow. Pass inside, and it just didn't quite drop for Auda. Harris fading away and puts it up and in. Falling back here as he makes the shot. The three-point attempt this time from Auda, and an easy rebound claim by Laritzakis. Here's Delroy James going all the way through and draws the foul. Patrick Auda. The foul, and a chance for Delroy James to go to the line here and add to the 2 points he's got already. He makes the second one, having missed the first. Cuts the gap to 4. Oh, and it looked like a decent rejection initially. Foul is called in the end. Official definitely got that one right. An opportunity for Zaitsev to go to the line. First foul of the game for Delroy James. Two from two. 6-point lead with 4.5 minutes left in the first. Here's Delroy James, and the pass inside is a good one, and nicely finished off by Mavroidis. That's his first points of the night. And he's involved again there as the Athenians steal it back. Bit of improvisation, just about worked out there for the Greeks. Here's James. Another foul has been called. Szymanski. Man penalised this time. Szymon Szymanski. His first foul of the game. Laritzakis. Mavroidis. And Laritzakis for three. Here's Punter. Looking to go all the way on his own, and the follow. An easy 2 for Zaitsev in the end. He was on hand to just put that back. Punter couldn't quite get it to go. Zaitsev made sure. It's been a good start here from the Polish side. Sokołowski with all the time in the world. Can't quite manage to make it another 3. It's a nice no-look pass from Szymkiewicz. Szymanski with another foul. It's 2 in quick succession for him. He's not been on the court long. Piakovic coming on. Passes Szymanski. Larentzakis. Green for 3. No good. Sokołowski. And the 3-point attempt, and no good again from the Ukrainian Zaitsev. Here's Green. 1 from 5 from downtown so far for the Poles. Another foul is called, drawn by Elonu. Piakovic, the man penalised here, so free throws on the way for Elonu. Nigerian centre. 2 from 2. 4-point lead for the home side. Szymkiewicz finds Sokołowski. It's been stolen back here. As AEK look for 3 more points. No good with that attempt though. Sokołowski can't hold it. Now it's James. James going it alone and easily claimed by Sokołowski. Floats one in and James gets back to intercept. Prevents Zaitsev from getting his hands on that pass. Another 3-point attempt, and this one is good. And it's a 1-point game. And Harris getting his first points of the night. Szymkiewicz putting it up and in. Harris. Green to the corner. James with the offensive foul. It's a little bemused by the decision. Sokołowski on the receiving end. Less than a minute to go in this first quarter. Rosa Radom leading by 3, 17-14. Szymkiewicz finds Harrow. Weaves his way towards the paint. Back out to Piakovic. Harrow with a long 2. Well claimed here by Rosa. This is Harrow again. Harrow floats one up, can't get it to go either. Larentzakis now for AEK. Can they tie this game before the end of the quarter? This is Green. Time almost up here. They'll have one last attempt at the end of the first. One opportunity. Perhaps to tie. Might just run out of time. They have. Well, they ran the clock down. Just didn't keep an eye on it, so wasted opportunity at the end. It means the Poles do lead at the end of the first quarter here. Solid start from the home side. Rosa Radom lead AEK by 17 points to 14. And it was the Greeks who got the scoring started. The Poles responded well. Played a solid enough first quarter here, the home team, looking for only their second win in this season's Basketball Champions League. 5 points for Sokołowski. It's been very much a team effort so far from the hosts. This is a great bit of play from Kevin Punter. Harris. A couple of rebounds and a few points to his tally as well for the visiting team. Pretty tight start. A 2-5 record on the road for AEK in this competition so far. Playing for a bit of pride here. Rosa Radom, after losing 9 of their 10 games in the regular season. Certainly showing plenty of that at the moment. And they could end up having a big say in who does make it into the Final Four. It's the Poles in the white, looking to increase the advantage here. This is Auda. Foul has been called. No timeouts called in that first quarter, incidentally. Harrow finds Auda. This is Trojan. And Harrow. Harrow's pass into Trojan, and Šimković denied as it goaltending. Interference from Harris. This one was on its way in. So Šimković will get the credit for those 2 points. Opens up the 5-point advantage once again for the hosts. Here is Elonu. And now Harris. Harris looking for Elonu. Wasn't quite the alley-oop pass that he was hoping for, but he's able to finish anyway. Doubles his tally for the night. Oh, and it's been stolen back really easily and thrown down by Harris. Picked the pockets of Šimković and made him pay. Šimković again here. Jokovic making the long ranger there. 3-pointer from him. It's a 4-point lead. Little no-look pass there and floated up and in off the glass. Beautifully finished. And then stolen back as well. Sakota did well. And Larentzakis drawing the foul. Well, Dusan Sakota, who's just come on for AEK, was involved in those last couple of plays, is the son of Dragan Sakota, the head coach of AEK. Larentzakis on the line here, looking to tie things up, which he has done. Tied game here in Poland at 22 apiece. Here's Harrow. The foul has been called. There was the foul. It's Green who's been penalised. Harrow. Auda. Can he get the shot away? He does. Nice hook shot finish. Rosa Radom back in front by 2. This is Harris. Elonou. Bit of a loose pass, but tidied up by Harris. Elonou. He can't finish this time. Auda with the rebound. Now Harrow. Almost lost it there, Auda. Put up the shot anyway. And then the effort from Trojan missing. Harris goes it alone and makes it. Manny Harris having a good game so far tonight, 7 points. Top scorer in the game. Of rebounds and a couple of assists as well for Harris. Szymkiewicz, Jokovic. Well taken again. Will be another foul. Szymkiewicz penalised here. His first foul of the night. Can't really have too many complaints there. Here's Green. Harris. One back by Harrow. And swatted away by Elonou, but still a chance for 3. And the foul eventually called. It's a push by Zaitsev. And how about this for a rejection? Good work by Elonou. Zaitsev then with a foul, his first foul of the game. Green. Harris. Managed to get the shot away, couldn't quite get it to go though, and then commits the foul. Auda drawing it. Here's Harrow. 4 minutes gone in the second quarter. 24 points apiece. Looks like being a tight game, this one. Harrow, nice pass to Auda, goes all the way and finishes well. Patrick Auda still had plenty to do here when he got the ball from Harrow. A left-handed finish, giving Rosa a 2-point advantage. Here's Harris. Xanthopoulos finding Elonu. Elonu looking for a way through, but the foul had already been called. Xanthopoulos. Sakota. And Elonu makes it. Ties the game again. He's starting to have an impact on this game. Elonu, 6 points he's got now. Punter. Auda. Managed to get the shot away, and Elonu claiming the rebound. Sakota puts up the three. Punter with an easy claim. There's Harrow. Oh, lovely little no-look pass. And Auda finishes again. Lovely assist that from Ryan Harrow. Out to the corner. Sakota drawing the foul. Sokołowski, the man penalised. Sakota will go to the line. Makes one of the two. It's a 1-point game. Harrow. Szymkiewicz. Punter. For a way through. Auda with a pass. Szymkiewicz. Really good play that from Rosa Radom. Opens up a narrow 3-point lead. Biggest lead they've had for a little while though. Very nearly lost it there. Elonu just about handing it off to Larentakis. And now Elonu going all the way. It's not quite falling here for the visiting team. Larentakis there, lost his footing, managed to find Elonu. Wasn't really going anywhere. Three and a half minutes left in the first half. This is Harrow. Auda goes in looking for the slam and draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Dusan Sakota penalised. James, I beg your pardon, Delroy James, who's guilty of the foul here. It's just a little push in the back, I think. It's his third foul, Delroy James, and he's an important player for AEK. As Auda takes his personal tally to 7. And that's a 2 from 2. They've opened up a 5-point lead here. Kaminski be pretty happy, I think, with his size performance so far. Xanthopoulos. 3-point attempt from the edge of the arc there is good from Laritzakis. Immediately cuts the gap down to 2 points once again. Szymkiewicz. Looking for options here, Szymkiewicz. 8 on the shot clock, he's going in alone. Couldn't get it to go. Sakota winning the rebound. AEK looking to break quickly here. Xanthopoulos. Behind the back pass there, Elonu. And Barlow losing out, but Sakota could still finish. He does, and he ties the game. And we have our first time out of the clash. Sakota having just tied it up. Rosa Radom calling the first time out of the contest. Both sides have had their moments in this game so far. Neither really taking full control. It's reflected in the scoreline. Rosa have certainly led for the majority of this first half so far. Be an interesting couple of minutes now with the interval approaching. Let's see who it is that can come out on top. Rosa Radom had led by 5 a short time ago. AEK have cut that lead pretty quickly and pretty efficiently. Still a couple of minutes left in the first half here. Punter, Szymkiewicz with a 3-point attempt. Rebound that's been pretty easily claimed. 3-point shooting hasn't been particularly good from either side, it has to be said. 2 from 9 for Rosa Radom and 2 from 6 for the visiting team, who are now in the lead thanks to Elonu. 2 more for him. Punter, and for 3, it's no good. Punter again, he tries for 3, and he misses as well, almost dropped. They win it back again here, Polish side. Punter spinning away but losing possession. There was a little touch though off an AEK hand. Xanthopoulos smacking it away. There's only 4 seconds left on the shot clock though. Gonna have to be pretty intuitive and improvise something here, and they've got the chance to go for three. It's missed by Jegula. Several attempts missed there by Rosa Radom. And all the Athenians punish them here. Thrown up, the alley-oop pass. It was a difficult one for Ilonu, who was trying to help it on its way. Punter draws the foul. He was crashing into a photographer as well. Sakata frustrated, he's given away an opportunity here. Kevin Punter to go to the line. And AEK Athens called their first timeout of the game. So they lead by 2, 34-32.
Wracamy do zony 2-3. We go back to zone 2-3. Szymek will film on the top. Okay, let's go. No, hey, but guys, not. Let's pretend that we will play. Who is there?
So 2-point lead at the moment for the Greek side, but Punter will be looking to cancel that out here. He's missed his first attempt. 41 seconds left in the first half. So 1 point difference. Sakota, follow not quite there from Ilonu. Sakota will go again, and Ilonu will go again. And eventually he draws the foul. And they had chance after chance to convert there. Ilonu just kept on winning rebounds. Eventually it was Šimkiewicz with the foul. Makes the first one, Ilonu. Moves on to 9 points. Could be the first player into double digits here. And he's missed the second attempt. And AEK have stolen it back, and there's around about a 10-second difference between the shot and game clock here. Greek side lead by 2. Xanthopoulos. It's a wayward pass. And there was a little touch from Punter. Another timeout called. With 12 seconds remaining. Still AEK leading by 2.
Special three. We have special three for this situation. Okay. Anyway, just who is making screen? So quick action. Whoever can catch the ball, you got 4 guys who can dribble the ball, just go to other side. 2 guys go to the corner, top kick. Go!
Crucial few seconds remaining here in this first half. Tight game, this one. Could go down to the wire as a close one between the two earlier in the season. The Greeks coming out on top. Sokota's gone for the long three. It's a huge effort. There's still enough time here for Rosa to make this count. And the foul has been called. Sokołowski unable to convert that one. Szymkiewicz then with the foul, and it means that it's another trip to the line for AEK Athens. Frustrating end to the second quarter here for the Poles. Chance to tie it up. There's been some missed free throws from both teams in this contest so far. Next the second. 3-point advantage. They're just going to have to launch this straight away. There's not enough time. And that is the end of the first half. Decent contest, this one. Rosa Radom playing for pride at AEK Athens. Very much looking for a playoff spot. 33-36 the score at the halfway stage. A couple of players who have put in decent displays so far in this game. Auda for Rosa Radom with 8 points, 4 rebounds and 2 assists. Decent contribution as well from Szymkiewicz and Sokołowski, 6 and 5 points respectively. 5 rebounds between them as well. Helonu making the biggest contribution for AEK, 9 points, 5 rebounds for him. Sokota as well with 5 points and 4 rebounds. 7 points for Larizakis, who got us started in this game. Nobody making a really big statement yet on an individual level. It's been a tight matchup between these two sides. They could go right down to the wire. It did last time. It's the Greek team who have the edge at the midway stage. We'll be back in a short while for the second half. Make sure you join us for it. Rosa Radom trailing AEK Athens by 33 points to 36. Well, welcome back to Radom in Poland. Tight game here in Group C in the Basketball Champions League. Game week 11 of the regular season. Rosa Radom trailing AEK Athens by 33 points to 36. Elonu there, top scoring for the visiting team, who actually trailed for much of the first half, but it was always pretty close. Either side really got away from the other at any stage. It's not the highest scoring contest. Elonu with 9 points and 5 rebounds. Arguably the standout player on court so far this evening. Just a reminder of where we stand as far as the two teams are concerned in this group. Rosa Radom have been eliminated from the competition, having lost 9 of their first 10 games in this group. It's a very tight group if you take them out of the equation. Petrol Olympia down in 7th place with a 4-6 record. Still have hopes of making it through to the next round, the round of 16. Certainly have hopes of making it to the Europe Cup at least. And AEK Athens will strengthen their playoff shout if they can come out on top here, secure their 3rd away win of the campaign. 2-5 record on the road coming into this one. They might have to up their game a little bit, haven't been at their best. Rosa Radom have been involved in a few close contests in this season's Basketball Champions League. One win came here against Banvit, who were top of the group, remarkably. Beat them 49-48. But a couple of games go to overtime as well, including the reverse clash between these two earlier in the year, earlier in the season, I should say. It's a 4-point defeat in the end for Rosa Radom, 96-92. It needed overtime, though. Tied at 78 all, going into the additional periods of play. Came through qualifying, one qualifying round to make the regular season. They beat Antwerp over 2 legs. It was a close one as well. Lost the first leg away by 6. Won the second one at home by 7. They are nearly ready for the start of the second half. And it is the Greek side who will get things going here. Early possession for Green. James drawing the foul. Delroy James drawing the foul there from Patrick Auda. Shake of the head from Auda with his second foul of the game. 8 points for him, 4 rebounds as well, and 2 assists. One of the best performers for the home side in this game so far tonight. And James making just one of the 2 free throws there. And the lead extended to 4 points. Here is Harrow. And Auda. The 3-point attempt is good. Zaitsev gets Rosa off to a good start in this second half. It's a 1-point game. And he takes his personal tally up to 7. And Harrow very nearly stole that back there for Rosa Radom. And here is James, who makes the 2. Harrow. Sokołowski with the 3, no good. And Elonu, his 6th rebound of the game. Harris. Harris puts up the 2 and gets it. Manny Harris just keeping Rosa Radom at arm's length here. He's into double figures, now top scorer this evening with 11 points. Sokołowski. This is Harrow. To the corner. Punter. Couldn't get it away. Laurentzakis was there. And this is Harris again. Waits for a bit of support to arrive. Now James. Laurentzakis. And Harris. Thought about the 3. Comes inside and puts up the 2. And foul is called. Sokołowski is the man penalised. It's the second foul of the game. Green. James finds Harris in the corner. Back to James again. Goes for the 2. And Sokołowski there to claim the rebound. Harrow. Brilliantly won back there by Delroy James. Green. Alonu looking for it. Laurentzakis going all the way. Can't quite finish it, but Alonu battling hard to win it. Gets it out to Green. And Laurentzakis from the corner makes the 3. Laurentzakis extending AEK's lead. It's an 8-point gap now. It's starting to open up, and it could get even bigger here. Harris should finish, and does. 10-point game. And the Greeks are now running away with this. Too swift there for Punter. He didn't see him coming. Here's Green. Oh, what a great finish that is. Delroy James gets another 2. They'll be pretty happy with this third quarter so far. First timeout called. And AEK Athens lead by 12. 48 points to 36.
We give up. We let them catch the ball. Let them do whatever they want. Hey, 3 down. 3 down. Shimon, Igor, Soko, Rob, low action pass. If not, tap in the rope. This Shimon, pass. First of all, this man, help. You know, let him. One time we let him score. See, keep rebounding. So we keep going with this. You stay up. Put another player. We don't care. Stay with the other player. Play together.
It's been an ideal start to the second half for the visiting side. Added 12 to the total already. 9 points further ahead than they were at the halfway stage of this contest. 13 points now for Manny Harris. Alonu with 9 points and 7 rebounds. They really have struggled to deal with him in this game. Rosa Radom needs some points on the board. Alonu's there once more. And he goes tumbling over the advertising boards. That's a nasty one. Seems to be all right. Could have been really unpleasant there for Elonu. Just lost his balance and nearly destroyed that journalist's laptop. This game report might be tricky to write now. The huge figure of Elonu came crashing down on top of him. Unfortunately, the Nigerian is okay to carry on. James. Harris for three, gets it. Well, he started the second half in fine style. 16 points on the board. 15 points is the difference here. Sokołowski. Szymanski. Moving it well here. Harrow has it. Little pass. Oh, what a great finish. Zaitsev. Just to give this crowd a little bit of a lift. An no-look pass and the one-handed slam. Best moment of the second half by some distance for Rosa Radom. He drew the foul as well. Gets the additional point. 3-point play for Rosa Radom. Much needed, but they do still trail by 12 here. Next 5 minutes are going to be vital. Floated up and in. And the Athenians add another two. They've just been really clinical so far in this third quarter. Sakis has moved on to 12 points now. Zaitsev going for the three, and Delroy James claiming that rebound. Looks as though he was battling with Elonu to claim it, and Harris goes for an ambitious-looking three-point attempt. One back by Green. That's good work from Green. To the corner, uncontested, missed three-point attempt from Delroy James. Harrow. Ryan Harrow drawing the foul. So Delroy James with the foul, he's been withdrawn now. This three-point attempt, rebound gathered by Sakota. It's a fourth personal foul for Delroy James, by the way, which is why his coach has pulled him off for the time being. Here's Sokołowski, the captain of this Polish side. Szymkiewicz. And Larentzakis is penalised once again. Journalist Larentzakis with that foul on Zaitsev. Szymanski. This is the three-point attempt. Really needs some points on the board. Rosa Radom missed far too many long-range attempts. They were able to compensate for it early on, but it's starting to have a real effect. There's Elonu looking for the hooked finish. Still stuck on 9 points is Elonu. Szymkiewicz going all the way. Out it comes to Sokołowski. Claimed once again by the Greeks, who are dominating the boards at the moment. Malone. Green for three. Malone couldn't get to that rebound though. Szymkiewicz. Still Szymkiewicz gets it back again from Zaitsev. Less than 2 minutes to go in the third here. The pass is swatted away by Szymkiewicz. Couldn't quite keep it alive though. Arantzakis. Green. To Green again. Couldn't get it to go. It's a 14-point lead with 90 seconds left in the third quarter. Szymkiewicz. Zaitsev seemed to lose it there, but Szymanski was there to help him out. First points of the night for Szymanski, takes Rosa Radom into the 40s. Green. Arantzakis. Moving it on quickly here. Szymkiewicz. Szymkiewicz puts it up, can't get it to go. Szymkiewicz again. Too many missed opportunities, and Cavadas, who's only been on a few seconds, claiming his first rebound of the night. Pass from Sakota, and Cavadas unable to convert. Piekovic to Zaitsev. Zegzula. Now Szymkiewicz. Zaitsev, that's the foul. Cavadas, who's had a lively minute or so since coming on. It was Arantzakis with the foul. His third foul of the game. Roy James, the man in foul trouble, he's 4 so far. Rosa Radom, 5 on the shot clock. Szymkiewicz. Oh, found the pass, and it's thrown down one-handed by Szymanski. Final seconds here, and that is the end of the third quarter. So it's a 10-point game, bit of a recovery there from the Polish side. Looked as though it might be a bigger lead for AEK at the end of this third quarter, but they've managed to get themselves just about back in business. It's a 10-point deficit though, with 10 minutes to play. 43-53, AEK lead at the end of the third.
When he's playing defense,
question now is, can Rosa Radom turn this around in the final 10 minutes here? 10-point difference. Looking for just their second win in the regular season. No chance of making the latter stages of this competition or the FIBA Europe Cup either. Just about trying to finish this group phase with a little bit of pride. Some decent results. 10-point deficit to overturn in 10 minutes. Zaitsev hooks it up, can't quite get it to go. An unsuccessful first passage of play there. This fourth quarter from the Polish side. Barlow, intercepted by Szymkiewicz. Might look for the pass here, goes alone and it's swatted away. And a chance for AEK on the break, they've slowed it down. It's a tremendous rejection. From Barlow. It was stolen here by Szymkiewicz. Barlow, though, getting back and denying Szymkiewicz first score of this fourth quarter. 43-53. Sakota now. It's nicely dealt with again by Rosa Radom. Defensively have done okay so far in this second half as the three-point attempt goes up and misses. And the call goes against the home side. Just can't seem to take their chances at the moment. Zaitsev with 10 points and 6 rebounds. He's been arguably the best player for the home side in this game. Three-point attempt is good. Just what AEK would have wanted. And it's that man again, Harris. With 3 more to add to the tally. Three-point attempts at the other end is good from Szymanski. And he's started to have a bit of an impact in this second half. Trading blows here, the two teams. It's floated in brilliantly by Sakota, the captain. Really finished that nicely. Here's Szymkiewicz, and he makes a nice 2. Suddenly it's a free scoring game. Certainly hadn't been the case earlier in the contest. Green hands it off well. And Mavroidis draws the foul. Zygzula, who's been penalised. His first foul of the game. 2 free throws here for Mavroidis. He hasn't been too heavily involved this evening, Mavroidis. He makes one of his 2 free throws. Total of 3 points for the night. And it's an 11-point lead for the Greeks. 7.5 minutes to go. Szymkiewicz puts it up and in. Nice little spell here from Szymkiewicz and from Rosa Radom. They're keeping this competitive here. Patrick Aoud ended up on the deck. Szymkiewicz now has 10 points. Sakota going for the three. It's with Chimkiewicz again. Gets the pass out, and AEK for three. Well, would really have got Rosa Radom right back into this. Needed that one to drop. He was unchallenged. Harris goes it alone, swatted away by Piekovic. Now Chimkiewicz. Foul's been called. Crucial spell this, and Rosa Radom maybe sense that they are just ever so slightly in the ascendancy here. Got to take their chances. Nine-point lead for the Greek side. Delroy James being reintroduced here. He's in foul trouble, remember, one foul and he's out. Six and a half minutes to play. Szymanski finds AEK. Harlow. Player who can create something. Szymanski. AEK. Taking on James. Couldn't get the better of him though. Harris claims the rebound. Harris. Decent spell this. Sakota has it. Here's Green. Oh, and well intercepted by Zygzula. And the quick pass out. Szymanski denied. Big rejection. And again, a missed opportunity on the fast break there as Barlow. And Harris throws it up and misses. Barlow. Piekovic. AEK's lost it. There was a touch there off Sakota though. Still, it's a 9-point lead. Score hasn't changed for a while. Punter. So Sokołowski back to Punter again. Punter puts it up and makes it. Kevin Punter moves on to 7 points, and it's a 7-point deficit now. Barlow. Sakota. Barlow for three. It's no good. James does well to claim the rebound against Sokołowski. Now Sakota for three, and he's missed it as well. And Sokołowski does claim the rebound this time. Foul has been called here against Barlow. Timeout called. Rosa Radom still in this. 52-59, 7-point difference.
Put yourself in this situation, you start hesitating something. You know, first of all, this is one-on-one game. When you get it here, yes, he's strong. Let's go to take it, you know. I mean, or there, or spin, or... I got you. You know, because this area was one-on-one game, they didn't help.
Jedziesz jako safety pass. Okay, don't say screen for Eagle. Eagle goes to the basket and flat for you.
Wait for me, Eagle.
Yeah, for some say screen. But first Eagle. Second and so
But for a couple of decent missed opportunities from Rosa Radom, this might be even closer. It's a 7-point game. As the Poles look for a way back, and it's a foul by Barlow again. Another one called against the AEK number 13. Sokołowski. Punter goes for the three, makes it! Kevin Punter. He drew the foul as well. What a time for a 4-point play possibility. There's just no need for that foul. It's a superb 3-point attempt from Kevin Punter. And he makes the free throw as well. And it's a 3-point game. Just like that. Suddenly AEK are rattled. They look to be in control. It's just created a serious amount of doubt here. They haven't scored any points for a while. They need this to drop, and it does. Sakota steps up and restores a 6-point advantage. As Punter goes for another huge three. This time it doesn't go. James couldn't really put him under any more pressure because he's in foul trouble, and another foul for him would mean the end of the game. And now it's opportunity for Punter, who has drawn another foul, this time from Harris. And he'll go to the line. Just to go back to Sakotas, it was actually a 2. He was just inside, or just on the line, just had his foot on the line, so it's a 5-point lead, 61-56. Could be cut here by Punter once again. 11 points and 3 rebounds for Kevin Punter. It's nicely done. Still just a little over 3 minutes to go. 3-point attempt is up and in. No doubt about that one from Harris. He moves into the 20s. And that is a 7-point lead now. And that will come as a sense of relief for the Athenians. He must have been feeling just a tad nervous. And Kevin Punter produced that 4-point play. And James with the unsportsmanlike foul. And not only that, it's going to be the end of his game as well. Fifth foul. It's a 7-point lead. It could be cut here. So Sokołowski from the line. Delroy James not happy at all. Second one missed by the Rosa Radom captain. But it is still a 6-point game here. 2 minutes 42 left on the clock. And they will need a couple of big moments if they are to secure what would only be their second win of this Basketball Champions League campaign. AEK Athens on the brink of a big win. It's just a little bit of a delay here. There's Harrow. Out it comes for Punter, who goes for another three. He's made it, and he knew he'd made it. Halves the deficit again, Kevin Punter. Might just inspire a comeback here. Harris. Lost his footing, managed to get the pass away to Sakota. Sakota puts it up and in off the glass. It's a superb finish from the captain. And this is great work. Stores a 5-point advantage for AEK Athens. Less than 2 minutes to go. It's the man of the moment, Kevin Punter. Goes for another three. Can't get this one to go, though. 16 points for Punter. Many of those coming in this fourth quarter. Elonu. Just hasn't been quite as effective, Elonu, in this second half. Harris has, though. Elonu does claim the rebound, though. Harris. 5 on the shot clock. Harris again. There's the foul. Sakota. Xanthopoulos. Sakota again, going all the way. He's made another brilliant two. 13 points on the night for Sakota. Started slowly, but he's made a really big contribution. And Harrow's given it away. Ran into trouble. And then it's a foul. And is this game slipping away once again? First foul of the game. Xanthopoulos. It's really nice pass into the corner it goes. Sakota couldn't make it this time. It would probably have killed this as a contest. Szymkiewicz and Sokołowski going all the way and drawing the foul. So he looked to throw it down. Elonu, the man penalised here. Third foul for Elonu. It's only a few seconds remaining here now, 24 seconds to be precise. 7-point difference. Zaitsev looking to add to his 10-point tally. And this is the first one, the Ukrainian. Does make the second. And makes it a 6-point game. AEK getting themselves out of that tight spot. Happy just to run the clock down here, trying to avoid the foul. They're doing so really well. Eventually, it is going to be 2 from the foul line for Green. Sokołowski with his 3rd foul. 12 seconds to go. And Green can pretty much finish this off here. He's missed both of them. The rebound claimed by Sakota, and this is Green. They can run down the final few seconds here. And eventually it's stolen back by Rosa Radom, and they will get the last shot of the game, which doesn't go from punter. And it is another defeat for Rosa Radom. AEK Athens keeping up with the rest of the pack here. And their chances of making the knockout phase still very much alive. Rosa Radom beaten by 6, 63-69. The Greek side come out on top here. They do the double over Rosa Radom. Tight game in the end. More disappointment for the Polish side, who just haven't been able to get on the right side of some of these results. There have been a few occasions on which they've been close to securing a win. They were already out of this competition, regardless of what happened tonight, with a 1-9 record coming into this. They can now only equal their points tally from last season, where they managed 3 wins in their 14 regular season games. That victory over Banvit, who topped this group coming into the week, is still their only victory this season. Had their chances, played reasonably well, particularly in the 4th quarter. They gave AEK a real scare. Kevin Punter in particular coming up with some points late on. 16 points in total for him. Zaitsev also made a decent contribution, 11 points and 6 rebounds and a couple of assists. Szymkiewicz with 10 points, 4 rebounds and 5 assists, one of the better players for the home side, but they just didn't quite have enough once again. They've been a little out of their depth in this group. And, well, no denying who the key man was for AEK Athens this evening. Harris, he played nearly 36 minutes, scored 22 points, 4 rebounds and 3 assists. Great contribution from him. Milonu with 9 points and 8 rebounds. And the others all pitching in as well. 12 points for Larentzakis, 13 points for Sakota, the captain, who actually played a really crucial role. 8 rebounds as well for him. And 8 points as well for Delroy James, who was influential, particularly in the early stages. A team effort from AEK. Not their best performance, you would say, but enough to keep them certainly in with a good chance of making the next phase of this competition. They were knocked out in the round of 16 last year. They had to go into the playoff qualifier against Juventus Athena, which they won. They then lost to Monaco in the round of 16. But their 6th win in this Basketball Champions League campaign means that they are very much on course as it stands. 3 games to go. They'll have to pick up some results, but they've got a decent chance, a very decent chance of making it through to the next phase of this competition. All over then in Poland tonight. Rosa Radom beaten by 63 points to 69.